Well, thanks for coming out tonight, guys. My name is Brad Fino. I'm with the City of Faribault. I just want to take a brief note to thank our sponsors for tonight. In a year when you don't know what's going to take place, as everything's unfolding quicker than we can even think, the Knights of Columbus stepped up and said, how can we help? So a huge shout out tonight to the Knights of Columbus for stepping up and sponsoring tonight's concert. So thank you. Also want to make note to the Faribault Foundation, which has continued to support this series as well. This series is not a cheap one to put on, and it's a difficult one to put on, but we're able to do it with support from different organizations and individuals like many of you in the crowd. So kudos to tonight. We have Long Time Gone, and I just want to ask you guys to join me in giving them a round of applause as they take the stage here. Thanks.
Playing the guitar and hauling all the equipment, so really give him a big hand for that. Leo?
And he built that guitar.
Yeah. He does it all, yeah. Then down on the far end here, our stellar banjo player, Barry St. Main. Barry, this is his full-time gig with us, but in his spare time, he plays with Monroe Crossing, too. I know some of you probably know him.
I really can't stand
So this is a fiddle tune written by Bill Monroe, maybe, and it's called Old Dangerfield. I think it's about either his dog or a town in Texas. People aren't sure about that. you, Old Dangerfield.
And in case anybody doesn't know, Dr. Mike Hildebrandt there on the fiddle. One of yours.
Now, Mark, he may look like a happy fellow up here, but really he isn't. He can tell you about that.
Well, folks, I look happy, but I'm not.
Good story.
Thank you. I used to play with a band back in Madison, Wisconsin, and when we were together, we were the 4 loneliest guys in the entire county. We still are. And when our fiddle player was with us, then we were the 5 loneliest guys in the county. And when we'd go out for dinner, we'd ask for 4 tables for 1. Give me a table for 1. I'm gonna wait for the sun. I got no reason to go, I got no wallets to sew. My baby left me and gone. I'm gonna sit at this table just as long as I'm able. Don't tell me I gotta go, can't be alone anymore. Give me a table for 1. I got no lock on the door. I don't go home anymore. It's all so empty and bare. It makes me crazy, I swear, without the one I adore. Nobody calls on the phone. I could have changed it if I'd known. But now she's broken my dreams. My life is over, it seems. Give me a table for 1. Tried to find an excuse, but I know it's no use. She saw me just as I am. I did the best that I can, but now my dreaming is done. So find a seat to one side, and in the shadows I'll hide. I'll just sit there and cry and watch the strangers pass by at my table for 1. Thank you.
Sad spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, she went away.
on top of the world. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Show me a woman a man can trust. Now she's gone, I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, she went away. Now she's gone, and I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Well, now she's gone, long gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world.
About horses, and Catherine is going to sing about one of her favorite subjects.
Yeah, we'll let Ben round up his guitar. I don't know if you caught this earlier, but the guitar that I play is one that Ben built for me. He is a luthier, not to be confused with a Lutheran. He's a luthier, and learned how to build guitars up at Red Wing at Minnesota State College Southeast. It's also where Mike learned how to fix fiddles. And we see these guys around there sometimes. So, long story short, if you get a chance to see my guitar, you'll notice it has a horse engraved on the headstock. In the inlay on the headstock. This song is called Ride On. Horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with eyes wild and green. You ride that horse so well, hands light to the touch, but I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you, I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Spark to light the night through the tears in my eyes. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I could never go with you even if I wanted to. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
You might notice that each of us has basically one instrument up here, except for one of us, who brings a semi to every gig. That's because he can play all of them. So we're going to do a little double fiddling thing here now. It's kind of a minery sounding thing, kind of evokes the fall when you wake up in the morning and there's a little frost just kind of coating everything. You just know something's coming pretty soon. going to do great justice to this tune.
I was a rover, on land and on sea, till a good woman's love made a new man of me. Life had no meaning, it was so incomplete, till a good woman's love put me back on my feet. Now instead of roaming, I go home in the evening. She's waiting there, and I know that no matter what happens, she'll always care. And when the night falls and the moon shines above, I'm a man with a dream and a good woman. Now instead of roaming, I go home in the evening, and she's waiting there. And I know that no matter what happens, she'll always care. And when the night falls and the moon shines above, I'm a man with a dream and a good woman's love. I'm a man with a dream and a good woman's love. Thank you.
She just calls it ready.
Well, I put off doing what I had to do. I never did want to say goodbye to you, but I'm ready, ready to move on. Tired of feeling like I wanna die. I'm ready, ready to move on. From the moment I met you, I knew you were the one, but I could not forget you. Until the fun was done, I cried all the tears I'm gonna cry. I'm not looking back, I'm just saying goodbye. I'm ready, ready to move on. Loving you is way over my head. I might learn to like myself instead. I am ready, ready to move on. I'm worried and I've fretted way too long. Finally gonna finish the words to this song. I'm ready, ready to move on. From the moment I met you, I knew you'd break my heart, but I could not forget you. Until I played my part, I cried all the tears I'm gonna cry. I'm not looking back, I'm just saying goodbye. I'm ready, ready to move on. The tears I'm gonna cry. I'm not looking back, I'm just saying goodbye. I'm ready, ready to move on. Ready to move on. Ready to move on. Thanks.
Cotton picking time in Mississippi.
1 or 2 in the morning, the campfire would be going, and people would be just raring to go. And this is one of the tunes that would be played up there just about every time. Fiddle tune. It might have a little smoke to it. Written by Bill Monroe, called Big Ma.
So I was just quick poll. How many of you ran out of toilet paper the first week of the coronavirus? Nobody? So what was that all about? Come on. Really? Really, you got to buy all the toilet paper in the store? I don't know, kids these days. Everybody was out TPing their neighbors. That's what it was.
See, he's bitter. That's a guy that had the problem in the first place.
I'm of that age, you know.
It is great to see everybody out here and just kind of spaced out a little bit, and not that you're spaced out, but separated a little bit. And yeah, it's great to be able to be outside. Makes it almost seem like things are almost going to get back to normal before too long, I hope. But this is at least a step in the right direction, and a big thanks to City of Faribault for coming through and keeping sponsoring this sort of thing, as well as the Knights of Columbus and the Lions, who are still willing to sell you some cookies over there. So everybody hanging in there, we'll get through it. Big The title is called Nail That Catfish to the Tree. I can just imagine whoever thought to write something like that, but I guess that's how they cleaned it back when.
Nail it to a tree and take pliers.
That's the South Dakota technique.
You've never done that?
I have to say I've never done that. I have dissected a catfish probably.
The afternoons we spent in your backyard, nailing catfish to the tree.
Yeah, those South Dakota guys.
That's a South Dakota.
Dude, bullhead's the same way?
Yep.
Oh, lovely.
You can skin a bullhead in about 2 seconds with that.
I'll have to take some
We
lessons.
can't practice, you know, because they won't let us get together.
I know it.
We'll all get sick.
All right, well, the only thing better than one fiddle is two fiddles, and the only thing better than two fiddles is three fiddles. So let's tell them about the catfish. By Catherine, and it's about a fiddle player. He used to be the fiddle player with this band, named Jeff. Great fella. Passed away way too soon, and he liked to listen to Bill Monroe bluegrass stuff, and he liked to listen to the Grateful Dead too. So the gist of this song is that where he's at now, he's able to participate in jam sessions with Bill Monroe and Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead. So. Jerry, Jeff, Bill.
put down the fiddle, loosened up the bow, closed up the case and said, it's time to go. We left too early, wish you could stay. You never asked why, never complained. And if there is a heaven, it's a hell of a jam. There are no lonesome fiddles in that angel band. The sun is always shining where the green pastures grow. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe. Life is a journey with a beginning and an end. The race you're running, but you don't expect to win. The way I reckon, you were the first to the finish line. So save us a place when you get to the other side. And if there is a heaven, it's a hell of a jam. There are no lonesome fiddles in that angel band. The sun is always shining where the green pastures grow. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe. And it's hard to lose a friend, but that's the price we pay for living longer than the ones we love. I still think about you almost every day. I like to imagine you somewhere above, where there is a heaven and a hell of a jam. There are no lonesome fiddles in that angel band. The sun is always shining where the green pastures grow. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe. Jamming with Jerry Garcia and Bill Monroe.
Everybody, it is so nice to be out and playing. We haven't been able to do this much of this, so even getting together to practice, you're in a small room, so we decided, well, we probably better not do that. So, trying to cope with the pandemic, but we're doing our best up here for you. So we're going to do an old number here by a lady that came from Galax, Virginia, lived way up in the mountains, and she was a great songwriter and played the clawhammer banjo most of the time, which is old-timey banjo. wrote this one, which I really took a liking to and kind of rearranged it, but kind of rock it a little bit. It's called Undone in Sorrow.
It's quite tasteful. Anyhow, this is a great old banjo tune called Shenandoah Breakdown.
All righty.
So, very safe Maine.
Yes. You know, I was walking along down the river just this very morning. I get up most days ever since this pandemic began. It's changed all my habits, and one of them is now I get up about 6 o'clock in the morning and walk down by the Mississippi River in Red Wing. And this morning I saw not one but two enormous three-tier barges going up the river, right, you know, not 10 feet off the bank, and it's amazing to watch as they make the big turn. Well, this song was written by a steamboat captain who plied the rivers up and down, north and south and east and west. His name is John Hartford, and the song's called Steam-Powered Aeroplane. And I dang near didn't come back again. Didn't go very fast on a steam-powered aeroplane. Oh, the wheels went around and up and down and then back again. Sitting on a 747 just watching the clouds roll by. Can't tell if it's sunshine or it's rain. I'd rather be sitting on a deck chair high up over Kansas City on a genuine, authentic, old-fashioned steam-powered aeroplane. Pilot wheel all around and then back again. And I would wear a blue hat on a steam-powered aeroplane with letters written all the way around the brim and then back again. Sitting on a 747 just watching the clouds roll by. Can't tell if it's sunshine or it's rain. I'd rather be sitting on a deck chair high up over Kansas City on a genuine, authentic, old-fashioned steam-powered aeroplane.
Time gone. Thanks for having us out here. Thanks for coming. Everybody be safe out there.